back with part 3 of your Intro to SEO 3-part training course. Hopefully I'll keep this to 10 minutes this time. I know I didn't the last 2. So just to recap who we are. What we do is web marketing. We do SEO as our main service, as teaching or done for you. Then we also build websites, we host websites, and we repair and fix websites, that sort of thing. A little bit of social media. So, part 3, I was going to say about keyword research. Now, we talked before about this lovely little website, HomeV, that had just started out in its journey. And we wanted to know how we're going to improve its ranking. So we've talked a little bit about keyword research in the last video and how we can collect keywords to add to our database to then add and build content around in our homepage to hopefully compete with our competitor. And we don't want a competitor that's just ahead of us. We want a competitor that's doing really well, and not Booking.com, not Airbnb. You can't compete with them. Your competitors in your area, actual other businesses. So I talked about backlinks and how the importance of backlinks. So we can do our keyword research, we can make the page good, but then no one's visiting the page. So how can we get backlinks and how can we get people to visit the page? Well, the first ways we can start getting people to visit the page, not really through backlinks, but it starts getting traffic, is through email or your own social media or your business social media. You might say, oh, I don't have a social media following. At least get the link to your website on your own profile. Yeah, when your friends and family start knowing that you've got some service accommodation, they'll start recommending you. Oh, go and see Jo. She's got an apartment in Liverpool. Go and see, here's her Facebook page. Find your Facebook page. There's a link to your website. It's a backlink. There's one straight off the bat. But email is a really good way of doing it. And if you can, you start out by using the OTAs, absolutely great. Then you should be collecting customer data, email addresses, during, before, after their stay. Then you can email them afterwards, invite them back for another stay, for a discount or whatever, send them updates, send them blog posts and links to your website so they go back to your website and have a look. So that's a good way of just starting to generate traffic. But social media shares as well, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all those profiles, link them back to your website. And that's really the starting point of building the digital footprint of your business. Now, if we look at a competitor, we want to see how they have more backlinks, where their backlinks are from. So what we can do is, this is the website we're looking at, we can actually take our competitor's website and see in these tools what their backlinks are. Now, again, on the free version, you might not get loads of results, but it will give you some results and it will tell you the backlinks. So this website has 2,300 backlinks. That might sound impossible, but the hotel I used to manage had about 250,000, and they really help. But the more content you make, naturally you will start getting backlinks. So you'll become an authority in your area on the things pertaining to your target audience and the subjects that you want to attract people around. And then other people will link to you. So for example, there might be a big local employer and you have some service accommodation for long stays. The HR department have a link on their intranet or internet back to you, back to your website with contact this person for accommodation locally. That's how you start building backlinks. Yeah, a lot of it is outreach, but it's really important. So anyway, let's have a look at this site. 2,310 backlinks. But if we scroll down, we can see what those backlinks are. Bitly, anyone can make a Bitly backlink. Indeed, that's a jobs website. Directory, Wales Online. I was going to come to directories in a moment. directory, Manchester Evening News, directory, Liverpool Echo. So it's really, really simple to get directory listings. Now you can just go and visit that website. Oh, look, add your listing. So now you can create a business listing about your business on the Liverpool Echo. Now you've got a local citation, a local directory listing with a backlink back to your website. Okay, so that's where it starts. Now this can be quite tedious. I would suggest having a spreadsheet open with links like your business data, address, telephone number, logo, social media links, all in a template. And as you build out these profiles, you can just copy and paste them in. So where else? Yale.com, that's a good one. Worldwide Toke site, don't know what that is. So some of these will be absolutely nothing, and some will be worth chasing. That's absolutely nothing. There's news ones, classified directory, business directory. So they've done everything right here. This is exactly what I was going to say. This is about getting high domain authority websites to link back to your website with a low spam score. That's what we're looking for. But you can literally just go through, and then once you've got the ones from there, put another website in, go through again, go through again, go through again, and you're just adding directories all the time. But you can also find other ways of finding backlinks. So for example, one of these might be a local restaurant, and that local restaurant or pub has recommendations for local places to stay. Just as you might have on your website recommendations for local restaurants with links on, with backlinks to their restaurants. So reach back out to that restaurant and say, oh, by the way, I recommend you on my website because I'm just around the corner. Can you recommend me as a place to stay on your website? Yeah, so it's reciprocal though. Reciprocal links don't hold as much value, but when you're starting out and the other person has more traffic and more hits to their website than you, it's going to be a good thing. Okay, what else can you do? Go to, just search in Google, business directories, and you'll start seeing a list of them. The main one being Google Business Profile. Now, if you're an accommodation provider, Google Business do not want you having one business listing for every property. And they don't like short-term rental, service accommodation type businesses with Google Business Profiles. However, they do allow you to have a listing as a property management company, service accommodation management company, that type of thing. But you will need a permanent fixed address. You may need to do a video verification. Okay, but there we go. Look, right at the top of Google there, you've got 15 plus main UK business directories. So over time, when you start filling out all these directories, when then someone searches for you on Google by brand name, let's just try it for me. I don't think it's great for me, but I've got a few. So obviously my Google Business.gov, LinkedIn, Facebook. That's a business directory. That's another page, LinkedIn. So I'm occupying all of page 1 of Google, and then web marketing, which used to be number 1, by the way, is down all the way down to page 2. Have we got any more? I have done quite a few directory listings, so there should be a few, but yeah, well, yeah, that's a different one. That's not for me, but some pictures. Image search has gone off at a tangent, but if you have your images properly optimized, good size, good speed, meta descriptions, so alt descriptions in the image, they will rank as well. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. So there's a really good tool called BrightLocal. This is kind of an SEO tool. I really recommend just signing up to their 2-week trial, and they have this directory link building tool. Basically, you just work your way through it. They often then give you, about 2 weeks later, they'll offer you another free 2-week trial. So you might even have 4 weeks to get it set up. But even if you don't have time, just go in, make a list of all the directories they're listing, copy the links into a spreadsheet, and then go in your own time and complete the directory listings. Yeah, so that is really, really important. And that's, as you can see, the base service departments, they ranked really well. And you can see now, I showed you in the last video, they were second or third on Google. And I just showed you in this video, they've got 2,500 backlinks. But actually, their homepage, in my opinion, is quite poor on its SEO. It's okay, but it's very thin content and it could be a lot better. So, with a fair wind, with building some backlinks and building some blogs and some good on-page SEO, over time, these guys could even be able to overtake them. So there we go. That's lesson 3. I'm going to send with this email a link to our training course. So it's within a thing called Techmatics. There's a free vault in there which has lots of training on how to maintain and keep up to date your mostly WordPress websites, how to update your plugins, how to do backups, how to change an image, how to change your words, how to change a link, how to do a redirect, all things like that. So if you want to sign up to that, that's free. My SEO course that's paid for. Obviously, there's lots and lots more value in that, and there's hours worth of content, not just 30 minutes worth in these 3 videos. But hopefully, this has given you a good taster, and we can love to see you there. It's like £20 a month, and go back to video 1 where I showed how much money you can save by starting getting direct bookings. Okay, SEO doesn't work overnight. It's a bit of work for 3 months and then keeping on top of it. But after 3 or 4 months, you start seeing the results. And when you start ranking, when you start seeing your website come up on page 1 of Google, it's so rewarding when seeing that and achieving it yourself. So love to see it for you. All right, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.